So guys, yesterday we saw that there was a protest that held in every state in Nigeria over the hardship and insecurity in Nigeria. Now again, another protest have erupted, and this one is Occupy INEC, because INEC website was shut down that people could not register their PVC. So what is the link of this INEC chairman or this INEC with the government that people could not register their PVC? Everybody's lamenting that they can't access the website of the INEC. What is wrong? So I will show you guys those videos and the headlines. Here say that we will block the INEC office tomorrow at EOSA. You must tell us why we cannot register our voters card. We went to the INEC office yesterday and they said we can't register because of network. I don't know why they are denying us to register for our PVC. We are Nigerians and we have the right to do so. Nigerians lament after not getting their chance to register their PVC. Here I say that Foundation sues INEC for failing to release forensic report of X account linked to Amepaton. The Foundation for Digital Justice, non-profit organization, has sued the INEC over the failure to release the details of the forensic cybersecurity expert commissioned to probe the X account allegedly linked to Joash Amepaton. We all know that INEC released or leaked the database of a Nigerian to an APC person, to Wike's aid. They released it to Wike. Wike's aid had access to the back end of INEC, and those informations are very private that nobody should have access. But and Wike aid had an access to those information. They are asking, how was he able to hack into the INEC database, or the INEC released those informations to him? So these are what are still going under investigation. Here I see that APC has concluded every rigging arrangement for 2027. We must stand our ground and resist them. Forget INEC press statement, because what is going on? And a lady was seen, she came out and said that INEC, we are not playing, we're not playing these games. Why is our website down? I have been directing people to go and register and they keep complaining about your website not working. You're going to watch that video. People are angry and this protest might start soon. INEC must explain why all of a sudden the websites are down and people cannot register for their PVC. These are still the games that are playing ahead of the next election. Here I say that server is already down for ordinary PVC collection. Amepaton again, stop playing. Then this is from Rufai before you watch the videos. It says we are not going to buy the INEC report. What we are asking is that INEC chairman should submit himself to an independent forensic audit, because INEC as an institution is tainted, because how will an ordinary political aide have access to Emeka Ike's data? You can only imagine what the politicians will have access to if just a political aide has access to that, and we are looking. Imagine what these APC people have access to. Just an aide to Wiki have access to somebody's database. What do you think, or do you know what these people might even have access to? This APC, an aide has access to database of somebody. That means APC will even have more than that. This country is going going so far that it can be hard to return back. So guys, now what those videos are for you guys, people are lamenting and blasting this INEC people. Let me get your views about that, and please subscribe if you are new in my channel. I'll see you guys in my next video.
Now for the record, so we actually came here to come and do our PVC, and then they tell us say the server no dey work. They say the team no dey work. See as people plenty, everybody plenty for here. Since 12, server don't dey down. So server dey down for PVC also. We carry ourselves more for us now. More can do video, more can do PVC. Then they tell us say PVC, the server dey down. I beg to the INEC chairman, I beg. I need your one. Make the server dey on. I beg, we need them. We dey go through a lot. I beg, Mona do well. We need this PVC. We don't want plenty talk. We the youth of Nigeria. We need the PVC. Man, come on my cap, may they see me well. We need the PVC. I beg. Because this one server they off, so now I no dey for that one. I beg. Make server they on. All of us have plenty. A lot of people. And they come here, so a lot of people they outside. Wait till happen. Why not do PVC?
Me, I am very.
Okay, some people don't go.
They are very.
So I beg. They say some people don't even go us. So able to locate the office he had. We managed to locate the office now. So come do this thing and they say server no day. I beg, make server day. I beg, we are giving the INEC chairman, may give us 24 hours, make server day for Lagos State. I beg, we need that server to come out. We they go through a lot. This is not a joking matter. I beg. Make them make sure say anyhow they want to, and make them do, and make the server come outside. We need that PVC. It is very, very important.
Yes, sir.
It is very, very important. We are not here to fight. We are not here to quarrel. I beg. Anyhow they want to do, make that server come outside. Make the server come outside. At least today now they already they go. It's already I'm waiting the time again now.
Yes,
This after 2 already. I beg. Tomorrow with a march here, all of us with a march. They call here tomorrow early morning 6 o'clock. I don't know the office now. The office they had us to locate. 6 o'clock tomorrow we don't march for this place. Anyhow they want to, with the server want on. I beg. Make the server on. More if you register for PVC. It is our constitutional right to register for PVC so that we can vote who we want to vote for. I know talk past like this. I beg. Because I say that they do, and I even they hear that they say as at 2022, they know they allow Igbo people vote. I don't want to believe that story. I mean, they know they allow Igbo people to voters cards. They also mean you go your state, go do them. I beg, Nigerians are one. We want me that they do, make them feel, make everybody feel register. So I say, where you did? Make you feel register, make come outside. I beg we did. We don't feel talk past like this. I beg, I they go outside like this. Tomorrow 6 o'clock, I they match this place. Made it by what? By 9. Now by 9 they say that they open. Close by 3, and it's almost that means they will soon close. So I beg. Make that PVC, we need that. Make the server they on. I beg. INEC chairman, I go tag you to this post. Make the server they on. I beg. No stress us. Thank you very much. More they go out.
So I keep getting messages that INEC's website is not working, and I have been directing people to it. So I said, let me go check myself, so I don't hear anything. And it says, this service has been suspended for now. Please check back later. INEC, we ain't playing these games you're trying to play with us. For the last few days, people have been complaining they cannot access your website. And you know that the easiest and fastest way for Nigerians who are working is to pre-register on your websites. Do yourselves a favor and do the needful by fixing the website ASAP. We're not playing these games with you. Now, for the rest of you that don't already have your slip, which is supposed to, if you do it now, you get your PVC in September. Please go directly to the closest INEC in your area, where you know that is closest to you, so there's no interruption. Since INEC wants to play funny games, go directly to them, fill the forms, and get your fingerprint and your photo taken immediately, and get your slip. Make sure you do not listen to them when they tell you, oh, we'll send the slip to you later. Stand right there till you get your slip. Do not let these people play with your votes. INEC, we're not playing with you. We're not playing with you. Nigerians don't have time for this. Every Nigerian that is eligible will be voting in 2027. So fix your website. You already know that the last day is July 17th. Fix your website, except you want Nigerians to storm down the place. And even if they say July 10th is the last day, please do not wait till the last day to get your PVC done. We are done playing these games. They know exactly what they are doing. All of a sudden, magically, again, for the second time in a row, this page is down. For the second time in a row. You will not, under no circumstances, slow down Nigerians or stop our voices this time. You cannot help force people to vote for who they do not want, or to find a funny way to put someone Nigerians don't want into power. Except you want all your offices stormed. Please fix your website, and please, guys, go directly to INEC. Do not waste time. I know people who did their registration today. Please do not waste time. Our lives matter, and the sanity of Nigerians matter. Apart from all the hardships you're going through, you're still going through mental dilemmas every single day. Anxiety, stress, and panic kills faster than cancer. Please do yourself a favor and go directly to INEC. Do not let anyone stop your voice this time. It is not enough for us to be on the internet screaming, oh, let's vote, let's vote. We actually need to vote. Remember, last election, there were 97 million voters card done. Only 80-something million was received, and only 25 million people actually voted. This time we will double that number, and we will be in the streets, And this time we would not allow hooligans stop us. We would not allow the government to play with us, and they will count our votes accordingly. If you want to stand for something, stand for your country, because you, as a Nigerian, have the right to vote. This is our God-given right. They tried to play tricks with us before, and they said, oh, you cannot use your old voter's card, when voter's card stands for permanent. It's permanent voter's card, PVC. So don't let anybody play tricks with you. Please go directly to INEC, look for it on your maps and find the location and go there directly. No more wasting time. The process itself is not long. It was easier when it's done online, but since they are playing games, clearly INEC, fix this problem. Thank you.
You can see, Badagiri tells come here today now to go register for our PVC. Yes. You know understand? But on getting here, bro, waiting with they see, no be waiting person go they proud of. Waiting with they see, this is totally as we are totally disappointed. You don't understand? I'll come here now. We don't day here. Most of us don't come here since months. This guy don't day since 9 o'clock. People don't day until all of us come. We reach here now. We don't stay. We don't stay how many hours? Say more than 3 hours. More than 3 hours. At the end of the night, people say their server is not working. Yes. You know that now give us specific day which then I want to come back on do. They say they never know. No. They want to tell me say I call other government, say other local governments, say that the same thing. So now like this, we want to get the voters card.
I don't know.
Now like this, the country want to better.
I don't know.
You know understand? How they talk and go get your voters card. Now we don't decide to go there one voters card. Now this is not fair.
The funniest part be say, I'm this building big rich. Don't know one laptop.
One laptop. They don't even get lights.
No light.
INEC office. They don't get lights.
Good.
So that is this country they tire me guy. But the report is this, the fact is this, we are not giving up. You know understand? We are not giving up. The purpose of making this video is to assure us that no what, even though there's no work today, we will still come back. The same will come back, we will come back. You see this PVC, we must get down. Whether they like them or not, we must get down. All on our plan. I know what's in the plan. To frustrate us so that we will just abandon them. Yes. You know that, but it no go work. It will not work. No go work. We don't stand our ground. This PVC, we come here and we will get it, whether you people like it or not. Yes. Everywhere. Peace out. Bottom of the government, it's clear.
You be barrier, we don't want you to go, you must go. He must go. Tinubu, he must go.
Tinubu
must go. He must go.
Tinubu must go. Tinubu must
go.
Tinubu must go. Tinubu must go.
Tinubu must go.
Tinubu must go.
To a forensic audit, I knew something was wrong. They wrote a report. We are not going to buy that INEC report. All we are saying is that INEC chairman should submit himself to an independent forensic audit. And now INEC as an institution is tainted. How will just a political aide have access to Emeka Ike's data? Do you know what the politicians then will have access to? If just a political aid, and we are looking. As far as I'm concerned, these are the things I'm going to say. The 2027 elections are already tainted. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. The 2027 elections are already tainted. If they have access to your database, forget. Let's forget it. Only God knows all sorts of money. And we thank God that that political aide decided to flex, because he was flexing now. He wanted to abuse somebody, so he had access to the data, so he released it. Anyway, Emeka Ike's lawyer should tell him what to do of when people leak your private data, in public without your consent. So the data laws should apply. And if it was not because that debt them, if it was an average human being that did that, you have seen the security authorities going after the person. By now, they will have called the person in for investigation. So let's be deceiving ourselves. Guys, Nigerians, truly, but I think by the end of today or tomorrow, INEC should be having nothing less than over 30, 40 lawsuits as regards data breaches. Because with the message you released yesterday, they've come out to confirm. So people need to now go and ask, what does the law say about this? This is not a matter of petitions. This is about lawsuits. It's not a matter of petition. If the private data that I keep with you in privacy is breached and leaked. No, you have to be able to account for my data. So that's why when you even look at it, people giving data and data touch points in Nigeria, what are the data laws? And everybody is just looking at it. And you see, that's why people in authority don't like social media, because it exposes their truth. If not for social media that exposed and said, this is bad, we should ask questions. It took INEC, after how many days this thing was shouted down at social media that this is wrong.
On TV. Very neat, do you understand? Of course. I keep saying, and I sometimes I wonder, we Nigerians, why do we just take everything to pass? How can an INEC chairman promise African leaders, including Thabo Mbeki, that's Nelson Mandela's younger brother, tomorrow morning 9 a.m. I'll come and then sneak by 4 a.m. Isn't this person a thief? Isn't he a crook?
To announce results.
Isn't he a criminal to go and do that? This is wrong. Look at you, you're a Nigerian, I'm a Nigerian. Well, me, I know I did my part. I tried to stop it. But it has passed. And how can you shamelessly be leading a government that was announced 4 a.m.? Who works at 4 a.m.? Who works at 4 a.m.? Who works at 4 a.m. are criminals. Anyway, INEC, the INEC that announces a result 4 a.m. is a criminal INEC. Believe me, it's a criminal INEC. And I'm watching what I'm saying, please. What is wrong, we must say was wrong. They were only about 10 hours ahead of me. Because if Obi had agreed with many things that I was, and I don't have to say it here. Remember, I was able to get Dino Melaye with his Da Vinci dressing. I was able to get him and our own secretaries out of INEC, the coalition area. The next thing was for me to convince Okowa, let's go to the center. And I was getting closer. I had gotten us to make a press conference. I had asked Tambuwal, because he's a lawyer, to interpret some things about VP candidates going there. Tambuwal says he doesn't think he's allowed, doesn't think. My plan, and I'll say it now on TV, was next morning, even if Obi didn't know, bring Okowa to the ICC. I feel that there's a constitutional point, constitutional, to make.
Yes.
Somehow get me and Okowa in there and I plead with Okowa. I have a point of constitution to read. Before the proceedings went far, before they would go to the declaration, and I'll read out section 34(2)(b), out to Mbeki, out to Commonwealth, out to everybody.
All the international observers.
Everybody, and I'll say, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this election is now over. Like my friend in Kyle Sumaila will say, this meeting is over. This election is now over. It is, we're going to rerun election by the Constitution. It is here. Is there a constitutional and legal remedy to this? Of course. Ahmed Lawal, again my friend who was angry with me. Ahmed Lawal, you are the Senate President and you have 9 days or so to be acting president. And this is constitutional, this is legal, this is democracy. Ahmed Lawal would be acting president after Buhari hands over. The moment a new Senate president is elected, he continues as acting president, Federal Republic of Nigeria, for the remainder of 90 days, during which a rerun election, because the first one was not. They were 10 hours ahead of me. This is what I was going to do. It would have been a one-man constitutional. And look, it is clean. Oh,
yes,
it is clean.
But if there was going to be a run, Labour would not have been there because APC.
We're happy with that. We're happy.
Okay.
Even look, I don't have to be president or vice president, but we don't want criminals taking over. We don't want criminality leading Nigeria, because what happened then is outrightly unconstitutional. You did not win the election, and the Supreme Court and the tribunal glossed over it and said, no, it can't be like that. What is the logic behind and? You cannot change the meaning of and. You see how one man can turn the fortunes of a country around. That one man can be Mahmoud Yakubu, a 4 a.m. INEC chairman. Why are Nigerians allowing this to die? This government was sworn in 4 a.m. It cannot be re-elected again. Sorry, it was declared 4 a.m. The government was declared 4 a.m. So it cannot be. So what time are they going to declare the next 2027 one? 3 a.m.? 4 a.m.?
What if I tell you that where you sit here, Chief Dan Wanyang, Zenith Labour Party chairman, Alhaji Sani Yabaji, these two men I have enormous respect. They sat here and they both at different times said they were the ones, when this whole debacle was going on at the ICC, they were the ones who came up on the behalf of the IPAC, Inter-Party Advisory Committee, to mandate or give INEC chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu the go-ahead that please don't allow anybody hijack or hamstring this process. Declare, the elections are conclusive, declare it. What would you say to them?
I don't know about them. What I know about is the Nigerian Constitution. That's all I know. Where have you ever seen someone lobby, excessive lobby to be vice? Have you ever thought of that?
To be vice president?
Yeah. Where have you ever seen that? Atiku was a governor-elect.
Yes.
Baba Obasanjo looked for him and said, please, come, let's go. And they did. You know what happened, how President Jonathan was made vice president after late Malam Umaru. Namadi was governor, promoted to become vice president. 2015, Oshimbajo was nominated by Tinubu and all that.
I am putting out this video for one reason and one reason only. I want someone in the comment section. I want one of my thousands of followers. I want at least one of the people who are going to like this post. I want at least one of the people who are going to share this post to do a petition to the police requesting the arrest of Mr. Lere Olayinka, the senior special advisor to the FCT minister, Mr. Nyesom Wike. What Lere Olayinka has done is a data breach of the worst kind. How did Lere Olayinka have access to the back end of INEC server? An ordinary SSA to an ordinary appointee minister has access to the back end of the server of INEC. Think about that for a moment. All that Justice Crack needed to do for them to deploy cutting-edge technology to pick him off the street of Abuja was to show the objective living condition, the food that our soldiers on the front lines were eating. Lere Olayinka has access to the back end of INEC server that contains my information, your information, the information of your family member, the information of my family members, and the information of all Nigerians. If ordinary Lere Olayinka can have access to it, don't you think that intelligence agencies across the world, all the CIA, FBI, and all the other intelligence, Mossad, already have access to all of our databases? They know the day you were born, they know the day you married, they know who is your wife, they know who is your husband, they know your children. They have access. Please, I want someone to take up, because we like passing the buck. I'm already seeing on Twitter, people are saying opposition should do something, opposition to do something. Nigerians should do something. It is your data that was breached. It is your data that is leaking. You should do something, not waiting for opposition to do something. The country is not a country of the opposition, it's a country of Nigerians. And I'm also challenging Emeka Ike. Sue INEC for 10 billion and demand the arrest of Lere Olayinka. Please share this video till it gets to all of them. Share this video to Emeka Ike. Share this video till it gets to INEC. INEC must come and explain to us how a private citizen has access to the back end of our server.
Share this video so that Lere will know he's going to jail. Share it to him. Thank you for your attention.